Come on, just sit down in front of the TV and all those that you were going to throw away, off we go. Amazing. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Don't throw these away. These are frozen, look, they're defrosted. What are they? This, potato peelings. Don't throw them away. Now, what you do, you get your potato, decent skin, give it a scrubbing, dry them out, obviously. Use the potato for mash, roasties, whatever. For those people who peel, take the skin off and you put them in a bag. Straight in a bag, like that. And you freeze them. You freeze them all. Okay? You keep your peelings. Why? Because we're making salt and vinegar peeling crisps. Let's do it. Now the thing is, you can buy apple cider vinegar, malt vinegar powder, so apple cider vinegar powder, malt vinegar powder, white vinegar powder, all online. So you can make your own salt and vinegar seasoning mix. Oh, come on. This is revolutionary for all those people who like salt and vinegar. I love it. Okay, now we've all done this. We've all got a peeler. We've all made crisps in the oven. Okay, nice and steady crisps in the oven. Everybody can do it. Oven on 220 for about 10 to 15 minutes. What you do is you slice your potato, a couple of teaspoons of oil, mix it all up, single layer on a tray, chuck it in the oven. You've got crisps, okay? 10 to 15 depending on your oven. Turn them once and you have this. Okay, now these are salt and vinegar crisps. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Come on. Now it's air fryer for me today. You want about 150 grams actually of potato peelings. I've got about double that here. Okay. Now what I like to do is they go in a bowl like that, and we are just going to pat them dry-ish with kitchen towel. There you can see frozen peels. Okay, wet through obviously, but we're not worried. Of course we're not worried. So some kitchen towel, come on, or paper towel, whatever you know it by. Give those a little pat dry. And look at that moisture there. Whew, heck. Now we are cooking these from frozen, as you can see. They're only just defrosting. I'm using the air fryer. You can do it in the oven. And I'm not going to do a comparison. We're just going to use the air fryer for quick speed. Oven temps, times will be in the description. Okay, there you go. Nice and steady. It's the same as if you're making potato crisps. A couple of teaspoons of oil in there. And give them all a mix up. Try and get a little bit of oil on there if you can. Oh, these are cold. Lovely. Now everybody bleats on about, don't throw the peels away. All the goodness are in the peels. Well, you know, you need to go do your research. The only good thing about the peels, they're antioxidant and they're full of fibre. Okay, there's a little bit extra, but the potato themselves are the good thing. However, these are perfectly good to eat, obviously. Right, we're going to use the air fryer. Now, we've got quite a lot here, and really you should put single layer, but we're going to chuck it all around in there anyway, so it's not going to matter. So we want some peelings in there. Now obviously by having a single layer you're going to get an even cook. But because we're chucking this around, it won't make much difference. Come on. And yes, the peelings could drop down in there. That's how it goes. In there. Let's put some in this one. Okay, we're on. We're going to sync this up. So we want both going. Now we want a temp of about 180 for this to start off with, and we're going to do it for 8 minutes. Okay, we're going to set it off to start. There you go, let it do its thing. What we're going to do is give it a shake around. Okay, whilst that's whirring away, sorry about that, but we're just going to carry on. We actually need the seasoning mix. Whew. Whilst it's hot. Okay, so we want about 1.5 teaspoons of vinegar powder in there. Now you can make your seasoning and you can test it. And if you want more vinegar, you add more powder. Okay, we want some salt because we're making salt and vinegar. So we're going to go about 1/2 teaspoon in there. We want some sugar. Now believe me, you do want some sugar, and I'm using powdered sugar, icing sugar, because obviously we want it to just stick to the potato. So I'm going in there with about 1/8 teaspoon, might be a little bit more, something like that. Okay, so just give that a mix up, and that's it. One side. Don't eat those crisps we've just made. I just made these just to show you. Now basically all I've done is taken the peeler and whipped it across the top of the potato. And that salt and vinegar seasoning is delicious. Okay, so we're just going to give them a chuck about, you know. Chuck them all around. Look at that. Go back in there. Let's have a look. Oh, we're getting there now, look. We've had that quick 8 minutes. Give them another little shufty. Now we're going to up the temperature now to 200 degrees. Now we want to put a bit of a crisp on these. Now we're upping this temperature to 200 degrees, and we want to go for about 7 minutes. But we check between 4 and 7 minutes. We don't want them to burn. Let's do it. Give it a look. Oh, we're getting there now. Look at that. Look at those things in there. Right, we have to keep an eye on this now. We don't want this to burn, okay? Be very careful. They burn like that. They're done. In there, and they're done too. They're in there, look. We've got to get in there now with our flavour in. Now I know how much I want, but you know, you have to work out yourself. So we're going to do about 1.5 teaspoons on there. There you go, vinegar. Oh, we got that coated up. Right, come on. There you go, look at that. In here, come on. Oh. Come on. Just sit down in front of the TV, and all those that you were going to throw away, off we go. Amazing. Absolutely fabulous seasoning mix, salt and vinegar. These are not like eating chips. Obviously, there is more roughage because they are skin. Probably better for us actually. Crispy, delicious, lovely salt and vinegar. Tailor the salt and vinegar to what you like. I've got on here what I like. I love that vinegary flavour. No need to waste anything. Here's another way. Bring in some bread and butter. Get that in there. Splurge your sauce. And off you go. Come on, we've all made crisp sandwiches before. There you go, that's a fantastic easy one. Don't throw the peels away, keep them. There you go, you've got a snack right there. Salt and vinegar seasoning, we've got salt and vinegar peels. Delicious. There you go, if you like what we're doing, save your peels, treat your friends. Tell your friends how easy it is to make. Salt and vinegar. Peeled crisps. Peel potato crisps. Really, really easy, really delicious, good for you. Why waste it? You know, you've paid for your potatoes, there you go. If you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video.